Next up, we have Idolmaster. We got 3 games coming up. So it looks like we're going to be doing Duck Hunt Cloud. So, fun thing with this. Hands down to Smash 4, this was our worst matchup. Now it's not that bad at all. Like, it got. A few key changes made this matchup significantly easier. For one, not being able to hold on limit made it a lot easier. So you kind of know when he's going to use it, and the fact that he has to use it makes his recovery a lot worse. So you can basically get reliable gimps on him now. So that's very important. The other thing too is because of the hitbox shifts, it made it a lot easier to punish him. The biggest one was Nair. So Nair used to be like ridiculously good against Duck Hunt. Like basically any type of neutral you wanted to do, if he just hit Nair, it would just like deal with it all. Like it would just swat can away, it would take care of your gunman, it would take care of your clay pigeon. Now, like because he like brought his arm in and just like does this little thing, even if it hits clay pigeon, it will burst and like hurt him. Um, it's actually kind of hard for him to hit can. So as you see, like if can is coming here, it can hit his legs, and it starts behind him too. So like it's really good at hitting that. It's only in front of him for a little bit. It doesn't even like cover his feet completely, so it's like you might be able to tap him. Like there's like one frame where it may not hit it, but then after that, like that can hit him. I don't know if he can still Z-axis because if he doesn't have before, like this was a notorious Z-axis issue, but I don't think that's the case anymore. So that's still pretty. That's very easy to hit him with. Forward air slow, but very safe. So that's very easy stuff out with like can. Back air is like his one aerial that's good. This can no longer hit you on the ground. Duck Hunt's too short for that. So like he starts up here. So like this will legitimately never hit Duck Hunt on the ground anymore. So that was like a huge buff. Really good for juggling, and it's weaker too, so it doesn't really kill. It doesn't kill you nearly as easily as it used to. Um, Down air. This move is basically unchanged from Smash 4, but like once you know how to deal with it, it's not been bad. You just have to like focus on hitting him from the side, and then as you see, it's not even the full sword that's a hitbox. But that was always kind of like that. So you just kind of wait, hit the sides of him. You're good. Um, and then his specials do not have the best frame data on them. It's like cross slash is frame 10. Blade Beam's a pretty decent projectile. Like if he has limit, if you're not careful with your gunman, he can throw that on your gunman, and it will just hit you as well. So that you need to be careful with. Um, of course, limit cross slash is amazing. Limit climb hazard is really good for recovery. Um, this move's not safe on shield, so that's very easy to punish. And then as a out of shield option, it's frame 12. So while it is good for hitting cross ups, it's not quick. So if you hold shield, most of the time you'll be safe. Um, and like yeah, he's just not that scary of a character anymore. Just because like he doesn't have that threat of killing you at any moment. He's not really that safe on shield. Like forward tilt, he leans forward when he does it, so it's pretty easy to punish him, and it's like -16. Up tilt's pretty good. So if he hits you towards the end, that's a lot safer than the front. Down tilt's really good because like it just low profiles. He has some intangibility on his leg too, so that move's really nice for catching things. Dash attack is basically like a moving smash attack, so that's very good. Up smash is very good too. Down smash is still very good. Um, F smash has just been a strong punish that's like quick enough. And I think that's the way I've always seen that. So now we've looked at his moves. I don't know. I think Duck Hunt's better than all those characters. Like I think Duck Hunt's better than Banjo. Um, who are the other characters? Icy's, yeah, Duck Hunt's better than that. Shulk's the one that's easily the best one out of the ones that he has. But yeah, let's see what we get over here. What's up, Igneo? Yeah, so you can't actually shield grab forward air, so I wouldn't bother with that. You had the right idea there, but you weren't ready to catch the air dodge. Obviously, if your can is blinking, do not throw anything near that. Can's going to be your better thing to set up with, but if you're planning for him to run in, Gunman actually wasn't a bad choice. Do not land on top of the Cloud. While Cloud is nerfed, his juggling ability is still absolutely incredible. And watch your opponent. Yeah, you need to be careful when he's got limit because of Blade Beam. Good use of Nair there. That sucks. You actually could have pressured him a little bit more there. Like, off of that shield can, you could have very easily killed him if you knew what you're doing against edge guarding him. Yeah, you need to be a little bit more aware of how he's going to re-come again. That was really saucy by him, I'm not going to lie. Of course, like, the biggest thing with Cloud when he's in limit, just camp him out. Because, like, he literally has to burn it after 15 seconds, so just wait. And you see, this is why you have to watch what he's doing. Because, like, if you were watching that Climb Hazard would have been really easy to punish. Yeah. No, it's better to take the shield poke rather than break the shield. Also, you know, don't always focus on recovering high. Don't get panicked there, because that was a very easy punish. What? That was probably the bad DI from what I could tell. So be more patient, play a lot more around your shield can, do not rush him down when he's got limit. Make sure you're watching him, because you are not watching what he's doing at all. You're just kind of running into him. Your clay pigeons make absolutely no sense. Like, you're just kind of throwing them out like random willy-nilly. You're not really doing it with an intent of punishing something. You're just like, I think I'll hit him. And that's really it behind that. So you need to have a lot more purpose behind all of those. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Do not dash attack Limit Cloud by any stretch of the imagination. You know, the main thing you're really looking out for is Limit Blade Beam. That's the only limit attack that should give you any sort of issue at all. And then obviously when he comes in with Limit Cross Slash, make sure you shield like a couple of the hits, because, like, truth be told, the last hit doesn't do too much damage. So as long as if you're not like at 90%, it's not going to kill you. And of course, if you can shield the whole thing, that's best. But you don't always have the luxury. I guess a Limit Cross Slash. Where's the damage? So the last hit does like 10%. So that's still decently strong. But you know, you save a lot of your mental health by doing that. You cannot perfect parry it. You cannot do that. If once Limit Cross Slash starts, you will not be able to parry that move. So just hold shield. But if you held shield in that instance, you would have gotten a shield break. You can charge an F smash, and you're dead at 60%. So it was good that you did that. So that one instance, yeah, that was the right choice. Okay, FD. This isn't a bad stage to go to, but the thing is, this allows him to kind of like drift a lot more with down air. So, like, personally, I think Pokemon Stadium's a good one to go to, but you already played there. You want off. Even if you wanted space to play with, I think Town and City probably would have been a little bit better to go to. It's just the one thing, because of the tall ceiling, it would have been a little bit longer for you to kill him, but if you're good with your ledge trapping, your F-tilt's going to do fine. This stage, just because it is very easy to gimp him, this is not bad because you have like a lot of space to work with, but you weren't even like focusing on throwing him off stage 2. So that's something that you should be looking for. Yeah, so like if you're comfortable fighting Cloud, Smash feels very good. But if you're not comfortable like being up close, like you need space and time, I wouldn't recommend Smashville just because he'll be way more in your face. With me, like I have no issue going to Smashville. Like I think he's cut off quite a lot because like down air's not really too useful on that one. Up air Shark Gank's like about the only advantage he has there. But yeah, you can push your advantage so easily on that stage. It's just like, I'd rather have the platform there to like kind of mess him up than not to have it. Like, I would even go to Battlefield. Like, I think Battlefield's really good. Why? That was a free punish. Something you need to keep in mind about Cloud F Smash. Cloud F Smash is so unsafe on shield. Even up smash is unsafe. But that one's like a little bit quicker. So like, You know, up smash is like, that's a FAF of 45. F smash, if it hits your shield, that is negative 30 on shield. You should punish that all day. And that's got a total of 60. So make sure you're punching that. Oh, okay. So that's a huge issue right there. When you see Cloud just like has to recover there, just like dash up, down tilt. Dash up, down tilt. After he's used his jump, he's already dead. Or like you could have F tilt. Like he's dead at 0 when you do that. There, you just gave up a huge advantage you had. So, you know, you hit him with shield can. Let's go right here. And then you could have just like just double jump. You could have just jumped back and back aired. And he doesn't, in front of him, he does not have a move quick enough to actually hit you. So like that would have been a very, very easy thing to get. Yeah, so like in this case, like literally just hold shield. If he just limit blade beam, whatever, it's not going to break you. See, again, just like stay right under him and then just be ready. So like if he goes for like or actually you could have done like a full hop nair, so that way if he did like air dodge or something like that, you'd be able to clip him. If you hit him on the outside, he'd be clipped out. You'd been very easy to kill him. And if you just kind of stayed under and you caught that air dodge, you would be able to smash attack him too. So that was a huge miss right there. And that too, like because he didn't do the second one. Thank God you got that F smash, but like it looks like you're about to miss that one as well. That was a free grab. I like that you're not focusing on throwing. Oh, I was about to say I like that you weren't throwing clay pigeon, but then right, you just did it there. Good that you stopped rolling right there because he kind of realized you were doing that too much. Again, watch your opponent. He was spamming that up B. When he hits the gunman, that gives you like so much time to react to him. So, you know, again, watch your opponent. Stop focusing on yourself. Okay, good catch out there. Yeah, so that's what I was about to say. Just all you had to do was shield can there, but you forgot to get your shield out. Good catch. No, what are you? Okay, let me explain to you this very simple scenario. This is Duck Hunt Stuff 101. So what you do here is you throw out the can to make them air dodge, and then you just wait at the ledge. And then as soon as they're near the ledge, you just throw out an F tilt or down tilt and he's dead. And there's absolutely nothing you need to do about that. Or you could have like also like jump nared, but like you just completely blew everything. Like I have no idea why you decided to drift back there. He air dodged. He physically can do nothing else. That is the freest punish in the entire world. And you gave him the ability to recover there. Like you need to just close it out. Close it out when it's there. And like that's not even a Cloud specific. Like, that's just like any character in the world. Cloud is just guaranteed dead because he can't recover after that. Like especially if he didn't get his double jump. That's not safe either. Like if he hits that on shield, regular cross slash is negative 24 on shield. When he whiffs, that is 55 frames of before he can act again. So like the last attack comes out frame 26. So yeah, you basically get 24 frames to punish that. You have enough time to dash and up smash him, dash and down smash him. Like you have enough time to pretty much punish him with anything that your imagination desires. So just, you know, recognize things like that too. Okay, yeah, you didn't realize he was right on top of that clay pigeon. You could have just detonated that, ran up, and like up smashed him before it like went away. Oh. Sorry about this. For you guys watching the video, the internet completely disconnected, so I have to wait for the stream to get back. So it's reconnecting now. We should be back in a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that little delay for everybody watching the recording. Yeah, there's a little internet outage. That's, I don't know, Spectrum sucks. That much I can tell you. Yeah, see, you don't need to be fishing here. Like there, that was a free punish. For the love of God. There we go. Okay, good. At least did that. I was so scared. Okay. So yeah, like a lot of big misses on that. Like gigantic misses. Like this isn't like the mistakes that you made there, like if you're playing like a high stakes set or like, you know, like a tournament set, like those are mistakes that cost those are mistakes that cost you like a match or a tournament. So you really need to recognize when you need to close out and like when to go in and when not to, what moves to you. You were playing at least a lot safer that time around, so I could say good for that, but against a character like Cloud, you need to recognize those openings. Yep. Again, like punish those all day. That is not even remotely safe when he does that. That was a free second clay pigeon there too. That was a free punish. Thank God you got that finally. So it looks like you're starting to catch on. So that's good that you also had the can there to just like kind of absorb all that. So it wasn't too much of an issue. Yeah, that one was pretty off. You were too early on that clay pigeon detonation. Yeah, also actually because of those cloud nerfs, if you use your low profiling moves like down tilt, it's really hard for him to punish Duck Hunt. There we go. See, now you're punishing his jumps. Okay, so that's not that is very punishable. Okay, now you just need to look out for a Limit Blade Beam, because that's probably what he's going to go for. Yeah, he can do that too. So you need to be careful, because like since he has that Destroyed, there's not really a real way you can challenge that from disadvantage, so recovering high really isn't the best idea against Cloud. Free punish. Okay, good stuff. You got so lucky that he doesn't know the matchup. That is the matchup check right there. Like, beginners are always going to fall for that trick every single time you do it. Just because they're not ready for it. They're never ready for that. So don't be a fool. But so every now and then you can get away with that. That's like once per set. Once per set you'll get away with like F smash on shield. Because a lot of people are kind of used by getting hit by a smash attack, and then just like kind of dropping shield afterwards, just because like, okay, it's gonna be one big hit, we're good. And like when you see Cloud, like I think enough people just know Cloud that they know that one's gonna be 3 hits, but like because not too many people play against Duck Hunt, they don't know that one has 3 hits, so that one can do things to you. But yeah, no, overall, like, just know how to punish this character. Like, way too many climb hazards went unpunished. You're really not watching his movement at all, so you got hit by a lot of things that were super easy to avoid, but you just took, like, the sword right to the face. Learn how to punish those smash attacks a lot better in shield, because, you know, those are not safe. Learn how to edge guard him. The good thing is you can practice that in training mode. You can practice that pretty easily. Because you have to remember, if he throws an attack off stage and like he doesn't have his jump, he's dead. So like he has to be very cautious. Like he has to recover like Karamps, and most of the time he has to like air dodge before he can attack you. So as long as You're able to stuff him out on time. You'll be able to get that. But after that, yeah, I mean, you were at least playing a lot safer. Learn how to look out for limit blade beam properly. So just like stack your projectiles correctly, and you will never have to worry about getting hit by that. Learn to use your low profile advantages more. So like, you know, landing with like fair, nair, down tilts. It's gonna be very hard for him to punish you that way. And then, yeah, that's mostly it. You'll kind of hear my run-of-the-mill things that I like wanted to say throughout it as you go back and watch the video and all that. But those are kind of the bigger takeaways. Just like learn to recognize the punishes, learn when to actually throw out your projectiles because there's a lot of really bad pulls. But I would say like game 2 and 3 you sort of got better. Learn how to keep your advantage because you were awful at that pretty consistently. And for the most part, at least the punishes that hit were correct. But like outside of that, that's like really the main positive I'd have to say. Like I didn't really feel like your projectile control was all too great either. And then like, you know, at the end there with that F smash, you just kind of lost a matchup in experience, which that's not something you can rely on. Yes, no, Nair. Nair is my favorite thing to go for. Hold up a second. We're going to bring up the Switch real quick. Okay. So let's go to Battlefield real quick. I feel like it's easiest to explain on here. No, Clouds is so much easier to cheese than Chrom. Because, like, Chrom has, like, the spinning attacks and all that, so that's what makes his a little bit hard challenge. But, like, for Duck Hunt, you can just, like, have F-Smash, and Chrom's hitbox on his... I'll briefly show you Chrom's up B compared to Cloud's. Chrom's is a little bit more difficult, but it's very easy for Duck Hunt and pretty much any character to deal with both of them. So, like, first of all, you have two options to deal with it. You have Shield Can... And then you also just have like the ability to hit it. So like against Chrom, you're going to be shield canning a little bit more. So it's like, you know, you just do that and you're good. Well, there. Like that's how you deal with the Chrom stuff. And same for Cloud. If Cloud does his like a little bit high, then you'll have that issue too. But this is what that's going to be the main method that you're going to use to deal with Cloud. So let me down tilt him real quick. And then he's dead. I'm dead in that case. And now he doesn't have his jump. Oh, he didn't use it. And the other thing too is you don't want to run off Nair. You want to do lingering Nair. Just like that. Because it's in front of him. Like that. So if he has his double jump, he can make it back. If he doesn't have his double jump, then he's basically dead. And see, look, down tilt killed him automatically at 100% with no jump. So like that's the power in having that. And then he's dead. The other thing too is like as you hear Climb Hazard, you can also parry it too. So let me see if I can get this to work. So there was a little bit too early. It's a little bit hard. So like I know you guys can hear audio, but I can't. There we go. So like, that's another thing you can do against him. Chrom has the multi-hit, so that's not going to work against him exactly. Chrom, what you want to do is you actually want to hit him from the top. Actually, there's another thing for Chrom that makes him a little bit interesting. Is that Chrom has no hitbox as he's going up. So that's actually one thing that makes edge guarding him pretty easy. Ike's is better just because his sword goes up before he dies. So that's the reason why his can be a little bit tricky to deal with. But like Ike's is still not bad. Because like there's a glaring flaw with both of them. So like when let me go to frame by frame real quick. So when he does this, there's only a hitbox in front of him. There is no hitbox on top of Chrom, despite what you see with the little blade there. The hitbox is only in front. How did that hit me? What the hell? But yeah, like as long as you're hitting a Chrom from the top or Ike, there's absolutely no way in hell that uppy's gonna hit you. Of course, we also have like the privilege of doing this. So like we don't even have to worry. As long as like Chrom has to up B or Ike, you can just charge F smash and he's gonna get hit by that every single time. But let me just show this real quick. So as long as you time it properly after like Chrom does his up B, you can just always nair gimp him, and like that nair will kill him at 0. Of course, if he has a jump, it won't kill at 0, so you have to watch the jump. But you know, as long as you do that, like he's dead. That's what prevents Chrom from being like a full character, so that you can just kill him so easily. With that, it's like that's what literally because of that one thing, that's what makes him a counter pick character. Oh yeah. Let me show the shield cam. So, Ike you can't shield cam because the sword comes up first. Chrom you can always shield can. So, like that. But the thing is, like the angle's a little bit more favorable for him to come back. So shield can's gonna kill Chrom at like, you know, like 150 or something like that. However, like the attacks are going to automatically kill him. So as long as you have no fear, you'll be good. So let me show you the hitbox side-by-side comparisons between Chrom and Cloud. Okay, so here we got Cloud. Flip second tab. And Chrom. And they're right next to each other. Okay, so here's Climb Hazard. So, you know, decent hitbox there, but you can hit him on the side. And then at the end, there is no hitbox. So that's why parrying it's so easy. And like, for a little bit, and I think he can grab the ledge like right then. It takes a little bit before he can. No, it's just that we just watched a match with Cloud, so that's the reason why we're talking about Cloud. That's it. And then it's just easy to punish him afterwards. Where if we compare it to Chrom's up B, here we go. So, you know, watch this. So that's the hitbox up first. So when he's brown, like when he's this darker color, you can't hit him. But now he's gone. Now you could just hit him. So that whole way, as long as there is a hitbox there, you can hit him. So you do not have to fear this ascension at all. And like even then, he starts spinning and then the hitbox comes out. Okay, so that's why I got hit. That's a really dumb hitbox. But as you can see, nothing on top of him. You could hit him all day for free on top. So as long as you place your down air here, he's going to get hit. And then same thing for Ike as well. And then the real hitbox that you need to fear on this is the down one. That. Because that kills you. That kills you immediately. Ground hitbox isn't too bad though. And then, you know, if he does this on your shield, it's negative 29. So that's very easy to punish. Ike. So let me show you the side-by-side comparison with this real quick so you can kind of see the difference. Okay. So oh, I forgot. So the visualization for this one's a little bit weird. It doesn't show the sword visualization because like he throws up his sword first. So basically, Ike and Crumb have the same thing, except that Ike also has a bigger sword, so that's the reason why it looks weird. Um, but see, like yeah, look, they don't have the sword spinning. However, so the thing is, Ike has this. So the second that he tosses the sword, this goes up, and Ike is nowhere to be seen. And then so basically he's safe. So that's the reason why it's a little bit harder. You can't exactly shield can this. This will beat out shield can. And then he grabs it. And then that's when you get that part. Yeah, no, like the sword toss makes a difference. So throw that on top of throw Ike's sword on top of this. So right here, this is when you'd see Ike's sword go up. And then this would be covering this entire thing. So Ike's a lot safer for that. Against shield can specifically, but against the other stuff, you know, he'll be just as vulnerable as long as you place the hitbox in the correct space. So, you know, if you're gonna edgeguard Ike, I recommend aiming the down air. Same with Crom. But like Nair's also like a lot more safe and guaranteed in a lot of scenarios. For Crom, like Nair will just kill him. Ike can at least move horizontally with his up B. And Crom can't do that. Neither can Cloud. Cloud's horizontal movement off this move is just abysmal. So you don't really have to worry about that too much. All right, so Idolmaster, did you have any more questions at all or not? Yeah, no, Ike, you just want to F smash him. All right, perfect.